Reba here. Welcome back to Gooseberry Homestead. So you guys, this is a long-awaited video. If you guys remember, last November 2018, I put some sweet chestnut seeds into some peat moss, and I put it in my refrigerator. Well, they stayed in my refrigerator until about, I'm wanting to say, right after Christmas, the end of December to the very beginning of January of 2019 is when I think is around the time that I moved them, but it could have been as early as the end of December of 2018. I waited until the temperatures outside were pretty equal to that of my refrigerator, and so I had moved them into the greenhouse, and I positioned them so that they would be in there and they would be acclimated to the weather outside, so that when they began to germinate and to sprout inside of that little styrofoam container with the peat moss, that they would germinate naturally. And so they would just come out of their, out of their shells how they're supposed to. And it worked excellent. Now, out of the 11 that I had planted, I only ended up with 7 chestnut trees, and here they are right in front of us. I have taken off the lower limbs, and some of them I have staked to make them a little bit straighter because they started growing a little wonky. I ended up with them splitting off into 3 different trunks, and so I had to remove those and just kind of pick which part I wanted to be the leader. And so that's why they look the way they do right now. They have some new leaves at the top of them, and I wanted to get the video done because 1, I had somebody asking about an update, and 2, I really need to do the update. And now that I have a part-time job, it's making it a little bit more challenging for me to do the videos, but I still want to bring you guys videos, at least one every week. And so right now we're just going to focus in on this one at this very moment, and the chestnut trees. Now, some of them grew close to anywhere is between 10 inches. It looks like this one on the end right here is about 10 inches. And these other ones look like they're closer to 18 to about 21 to 22 inches in length. I'm guesstimating here. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't come and measured them or anything like that. Just kind of looking at them and just kind of trying to just take a look to see, just by eyeballing it, and that's about what they look like they grew approximately. And so I might be off an inch or 2, but it doesn't really matter. All that matters is that they grew nicely and I have a really good start. The reason why I have them up on this table, 1, it's great for videoing and it's got them all in one spot. 2, I had a little critter in my garden a few weeks back, and I wanted to make sure that it didn't eat my chestnut trees because it completely took out the whole top half of a pear tree, which, praise the Lord, has begun growing a new leader. So I'm really, really happy about that. But it just chomped off most of it. And a lot of times rabbits, when they get into your yard, they'll just eat all the way down to the ground, and then you're pretty much out of luck. And you either have to replant or just buy a new tree. And so that tree was a lot skinnier than these ones, but I just wanted to err on caution, and I moved them up. I'll probably move them down closer to the ground so they're closer to the earth and as the winter progresses. But we do have leaf, the leaves look like they're starting to die back because we've had a few frosts, and so that's just part of nature, you guys. So I'm noticing the leaf shape on these. This one over here looks significantly different than these ones now, and I'm finding that quite interesting. So I've got a lot of the leaf patterns looking like this, where they're very serrated on the edges. There's a little point right here, but it doesn't hurt. And this one here is kind of the same. And the rest of them all look the same pretty much. Now this one has the serrated too, but the leaf color is a lot darker on this one. And the serrating is kind of the same, but not as wavy. This leaf is really wavy. Pardon me, I'm gonna cough. I'm almost 100% well, barely. Anyways, we'll see how that colloidal silver works. Anyways, so this is how this one's looking here. And it's just looking so good, you guys. So much growth. And I'm so excited to see that this experiment worked. Again, I had planted 11 seeds into peat moss, damp peat moss, and I didn't water it all winter long. I started watering when spring came around, and I noticed that the soil started to begin to dry out. I didn't keep it in a bag or anything like that to hold the moisture in. I just had a cover on it. So if you have like a nice little greenhouse style cover that you can put on top, that's great. You can use fast food containers like I did. I used a styrofoam container, worked perfectly, and the seeds germinated in the darkness of the soil. So I'm really, really pleased. 7 trees, and I am planning on putting these on our property at one point. I'm really, really excited about it. Hopefully I don't develop an allergy to it. But about my allergies, you guys will have to see the next video I'm going to make here in a few minutes. And I'm going to be posting that today as well, talking about the things I've been finding out. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. Click that bell button. And as always, have a wonderful day, and God bless. Bye.